everybody, so I apologize if you see yesterday's video twice. I was having a lot of problems with storage on my phone, and I'm going to explain all that in another video, but right now I just want to just get to my video for today. And today I'm going to be doing this in one video, so I'm going to not make this too long, but I'm going to be talking about my stepsisters and how they treated me. And I'm not going to go like too much into detail. I'm just going to give you, general stuff because I don't want this video too long. So, okay. So my stepsisters, they were not very nice to me. They were terrible with me. They were always complaining about what I did, what I ate, how much I ate. Even if I didn't eat at all, they would complain if the apple juice wasn't in the same spot on the shelf that it was on 20 minutes ago. They would complain if the apple juice container was 3/4 of the way full as opposed to all the way full. It was stupid things. If I spilled something on the counter and missed a spot cleaning it up, they would complain about it. They would take pictures of me, of the stuff I spilled, and send it to my stepfather, which was extremely childish. That's something that a 10-year-old would do, not even. But yeah, that's basically the problem. And he didn't tell them no. He was always on their side. He never was on my side about the whole thing. I remember one time my mother and stepdad were away. My stepsister, both of them were home, and the girlfriend was there because my older stepsister had a girlfriend. And I remember their dog had pooped on the floor, and my stepsister's girlfriend was bossing me around, telling me that I was home alone. I should have let him out, or I was supposed to let him out because she asked me if I let him out, and I said no. But I was only home with him for 4 hours, and I knew he was out before they went out. And I was gonna let him out, and then they came home and they found the dog crap on the floor. So the thing is, my stepsister's girlfriend was like, oh, why did you, you were home alone, you were supposed to let him out. And she was bossing me around. And the thing is, they were accusing me of stuff, and it wasn't my fault that he was having accidents, because I was consistent with letting him out. And not only that, but it was their dog. And it wasn't my fault that he was having accidents, because he would have an accident even if he went out. He just comes back in and goes in the house. So they didn't clean it up. They just left the dog poop on the floor. And my commission counselor came over because she had to help me with something, and she saw it and she cleaned it up. She had asked me if I have a dog, and I said yes, and she said, oh, looks like he pooped on the floor, and she cleaned it up. So that was really nice of her, but I was embarrassed that she had to clean it up. They would also complain, my stepsisters, their names were Brittany and Alex, so they would complain if I didn't clean up after myself. I mean, I couldn't, I had gotten boxes and I couldn't bring them outside because there was a foot of snow on the ground, and I didn't know where they went or anything like that. And they complained if, if I didn't clean up. Yet, they are slobs, and then they complain that I'm a slob. That's a double standard. They get mad at me when they're the biggest culprits. That's, like I said, that's a double standard. So they basically complained about me. They basically were watching over me like as if I were under a microscope. They bullied me. They were accusing me of stuff. They were constantly complaining about me making noise, even if I wasn't being loud. Well, my oldest stepsister, she was the one doing all the complaining. There was one time she left dirt on the floor because the dogs had knocked over a plant when they were playing, and she didn't clean it up. She saw it and she didn't clean it up. So that was basically the reason why we had moved out, because of the way that they were treating me. I remember one time we were there for Christmas, and we stayed home for Christmas, and my stepsister had made something with M&Ms. I think it was brownies or something, I don't even know, but she made something with M&Ms, and she she had some of the M&Ms out, you know, for us to snack on. She put it in a container, and I was grabbing them with my bare hands. And my older stepsister, she was like, you need to stop grabbing the M&Ms with your bare hands. And she yelled it like really loud so everybody would hear. And I just stopped, but my mother didn't say anything because like my family was over, and it was just like would have been awkward. But she heard her say that, but she didn't really want to say anything. So yeah, so that's basically why we moved out, because of how I was being treated, and my stepfather has said that I was a retard, and yeah. So my stepsisters were very mean to me. They were constantly bullying me, complaining about what I ate. If I ate, you know, even if I had like a handful of goldfish, they would complain. If I had popcorn, even if I didn't eat it all, they would complain. And they even started hiding food. They started putting food in them. They had like a separate refrigerator in the basement so that I wouldn't eat stuff. So that, yeah, that was what I had to deal with. So I just kind of gave you guys like a gist of everything, but I didn't really go into too much detail because I don't want the video too long. So yeah, I mean, if you guys have any other questions, please, you know, feel free to ask. So I'm gonna end this video now, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.